The South Dakota state legislature is encouraging the federal government to bring back country of origin labeling, otherwise known as COOL, to beef and pork products.
And they're not the only South Dakota politicians asking the federal government to do that. Austin Goss explains from the state capitol.
Many South Dakotans are asking for a return to country of origin labeling. It's why Senator Gary Kamak brought forward SCR 604.
We've got the Mexican-Canadian trade agreement in place, and there's going to be some other negotiations going on, and we just want to take advantage of any opportunity that we might have and keep this issue in front of the current administration.
It's as simple as a Made in the USA label on products. It was once required on most beef and pork products sold in the U.S., but Congress repealed the law back in 2015. Many argue that this harms South Dakota producers.
Right now, what happens is when the beef comes in from other countries, it's simply commingled with beef from right here in the United States. And unless you use the voluntary label, product of the USA, we don't know where that beef comes from.
Rounds brought forward legislation before the last Congress to bring COOL back to those meat products and says he intends to do so again.
We have a series of bills, including a mandatory country of origin labeling piece of legislation that we'll have bipartisan support on moving forward. The time has come for mandatory country of origin labeling. It's good for the consumer to be able to identify whether or not the protein that they're looking at in the grocery store is coming from within the United States with the good hygiene that we have here, or is it being brought in from overseas?
Producers argue that after the hit they took because of the COVID-19 pandemic, a return to COOL would be that much more helpful. In Pierre, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.